Good afternoon and welcome to Lunchtime News here on MTV Sports. You're here with me, Natasha Disanaika. Let's start off with a look at your headlines. Warrant issued for the arrest of the chairman of the Tangol Pradesh Sabha for failing to appear in court. Minister Mahinda Samarasinghe says that inaccurate statistics are being used by the international community against Sri Lanka. The first H5N1 death reported from North America. Now moving on to your stories in detail, the Colombo High Court issued a warrant on the chairman of the Tangol Pradesh Sabha, Sampath Vidhana, for failing to appear for the murder trial of a British national.
The Colombo High Court Judge Rohini Walgama questioned as to why the third suspect, the chairman of the Tangol Pradesh Sabha, had failed to appear before court. The attorney representing the suspect noted that the Tangol Pradesh Sabha chairman is receiving in-house treatment at a private hospital. As the attorney failed to produce a medical certificate to prove his claim, the High Court judge issued a notice on the Tangol Pradesh Sabha chairman. The case will be taken up again on the 20th of this month.
Minister of Plantation Mahinda Samarasinghe says that the inaccurate statistics presented by certain individuals result in the international community making charges against Sri Lanka. The minister made this statement at an event held in Colombo yesterday.
Phase 1 of the list of estates in the country compiled by the Department of Census and Statistics were presented to Minister Mahinda Samarasinghe at the event.
Geneva ගියත් නිව්යෝර්ක් ගියත් වෙනින් ජාත්‍යන්තර සමුළු වලට අපි සහභාගී වෙන අවස්ථාවලදී නොයෙකුත් අය
When we participate in international gatherings in New York, Geneva or other countries, we are asked a lot of questions. Some create stories asking to comment on individuals who have died. That is why we know that no data or statistics were gathered in a proper manner. No one prepared statistics and no one can. Some individuals have created false reports just so that they can promote their books. And now the international community are using those things against us.
සමහරු තමන් ලියපු පොත් විකුණන්න සංඛ්‍යා ලේඛන මවලා දැන් ඒවා ජාත්‍යන්තරේ සමහරු පාවිච්චි කරන්න පටන් අරන් තියෙනවා අපිට ඇඟිල්ල දික් කරන්න.
A police inspector attached to the Fort police station has been arrested for allegedly accepting a bribe of 7,500 rupees. The arrest was made by officials of the Commission to investigate allegations of bribery or corruption. The police inspector has accepted the bribe in order to not produce a suspect to court. Police media spokesperson SSP Arjit Rohan has said that suspected police inspector will be produced before court later today. Moving on, the foundation stone for the weekly fair of the Dambagala Pradesh Sabha in Monragala was laid yesterday.
The event was held under the auspices of Minister of Wildlife Vijit Vijayamunu Sosa and the Chief Minister of the Uva Province Shashindra Rajapaksa. Cabinet ministers are having various views. They do not agree to every single thing that we do. Based on the policies of the parties those ministers represent, they are against some decisions made by the government. This is what true democracy means. The Department of Wildlife looks into endemic species and migratory species. We need to protect the endemic species because they might go extinct. Then there are the migratory species. They move around. That is what they do. A majority in the government are migratory species. The endemic species are people like us. The people should decide if we need to be secured.
Now, the Geological Surveys and Mines Bureau says that a program is in place to preserve the Sigiriya Rock Fortress. Director General of the Bureau, Anil Pires, said as a first phase, unnecessary rocks surrounding the Sigiriya Rock Fortress will be removed.
A program will be implemented to preserve and maintain the Sigiriya Rock Fortress by the Geological Services and Mines Bureau, as per the request of the Central Cultural Fund. The Bureau hopes to complete this program in 3 phases. In the initial phase, the unnecessary rock surrounding the rock fortress will be removed if necessary. The other work will be undertaken under the next 2 phases.
The Sri Lanka Tourist Board launched its new tourist guide at an event held yesterday. The event was held under the auspices of the Sri Lankan ambassador to Russia, Udayanga Veeratunga, and the chairman of the Tourist Board, Abhashita Gunaratna. The new guidebook is inclusive of details of tourist hotspots and local attractions and will be of assistance for foreigners visiting Sri Lanka. Moving on, the Central Environmental Authority has decided to enact new recommendations with regards to land that are being sold after being developed. The Director General of the authority, Dr. Saranga Alaperma, stated that when many businessmen sell plots of lands, they remove the top layer of soil, which causes negative impact to the environment.
Honorable Minister Susil Premachand instructed to Central Environment Authority to restrict when considering the environment approval and recommendation to land developers, taking into consideration only the road and other common facilities when clearing lands, and to look at into the necessary development when owners develop lands their own. According to the geologists, it is believed that it takes 500 years to develop a layer of 0.5 centimeter of the soil. It's our responsibility to protect the soil layers to avoid soil erosion. According to, based on those facts, the Honorable Minister instructed to Central Environmental Authority to consider these issues. We decided to already get necessary steps to reduce this environment pollution and soil erosion.
For the first time in Sri Lanka, the MTV MBC networks will premiere a sports reality program. Super Fighter is a new reality sports experience that Newsfirst will be providing our viewers from the 25th of this month. Preparations are currently underway at the Newsfirst headquarters in Colombo for the inauguration of this event that will take place this evening. Now, Newsfirst Madhushka Balasuriya has more on this story.
There's going to be Sri Lanka's first ever sports program, sports reality show, Super Fighter season. MTV MBC in association with MAS Holdings will be launching this today. The press conference will be airing live at 4 p.m. today. So please do join us for more on this later on.
And that concludes our lunchtime news bulletin here on MTV Sports. Do stay tuned for live at 55 updates coming to you throughout the day. I'm Natasha Disanaika for Newsfirst.